The penultimate episode saw a long drawn out saga finally end as a Faithful's double vote helps banish another Faithful. Don't you just love it when you're in a situation where it's just you and the person you don't vibe with alone in a room? The awkwardness of it all, where questions are responded with short answers and a conversation never actually picks up. Well, that awkwardness seemed to be happening when Joe and Noel walked into breakfast waiting for anyone else to join them. It doesn't help that Joe thinks Noel is a traitor and Noel thinks Joe isn't switched on to the game. As they entered one by one, we learnt it was Kat who was murdered. If we take a look at the last 3 exits from the game, there's a pattern if the Faithfuls really want to see it. Molly and Ben were banished, Kat has now been murdered. What do they all have in common? They all voted for Ciale. What probably skews things is the fact that Ben was a traitor, but they know Ben was only a traitor for a day. Could it be that they believe the traitors are setting Ciale up? What was evident and even brought up is the pockets of alliances that are within the remaining players. The only person that doesn't seem to have one is Noel. What he does have, and has since day one, are people that are suspicious of him. Once again, he was a name floating around for banishment. Noel and Donna actually sat down to have a conversation about why they're still in the game, though it was interrupted by Bailey. They seem to see it, or at least Noel does, because Donna just sees Noel as an unanswered question. Everyone has worked out there are 2 traitors left, but Donna's tunnel vision has seen her mostly focused on Noel. Out of those that are left, there was that one vote for Joe, but that seemed more about what happened between them that day rather than Donna having serious suspicions of Joe. Bailey is pivoting to target Donna for banishment, using the "someone close to me is keeping me in the game" theory. I don't know if that was a particularly good tactic to employ. I'm looking at it purely from a numbers perspective. Unless something changes, I think Jason's alliance with Ciale is stronger than Jason's alliance with Bailey. While going after Donna shows Bailey is willing to look at everyone, it could actually weaken Bailey. Donna's lack of other suspects does count against her being useful. Once you take Noel out of the equation, where does Donna's vote actually lie? For the mission, we saw a game of 2 truths and a lie, where most lies were guessed correctly. Because of where they chose to sit, it was Bailey, Donna and Noel versus Jason, Joe and Ciale. Jason, Joe and Ciale won with a chance to win the Dagger, which would mean one of them would have 2 votes at the round table. First time the Dagger has been in play this season. I wonder why now. Jason ended up finding the Dagger, but whose name ended up getting his vote? It came down to the 2 people who have been kept in the game because of their ongoing saga. Noel, and for the first time, Donna. It seemed inevitable that Noel was going to be banished. It was just a question of when. Jason used his double vote against Noel, which meant Donna had 2 votes and Noel had 5. Donna finally had her answer. Noel was faithful the entire time. I've been waiting for this moment since day one. With the amount of suspicion Noel had against him, I'm surprised he managed to make it until the penultimate episode. With no alliances and the lack of trust, even if he had made it to the final, they wouldn't want to end the game with him. With no murder occurring, we have a final 5. Faithfuls, Donna, Jason and Joe versus the traitors, Bailey and Ciale. It will be interesting to see who the Faithfuls pivot the first round of votes to. I think the key to this last episode is Jason. I think he is the Faithfuls' only hope in figuring both traitors out, but is he too close to both to see it? With multiple alliances in play, will the Faithfuls figure it out in time? Will a traitor betray the other? Will the Faithfuls or the traitors win?